Welcome back to the scene with your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel now officially back on the scene, and today I'm dropping a brand new halfway road to 175 build video. That was a lot to say for your boy Spider-Man, and the name of this build is called the Spider-Goblin build. And with this Spider-Goblin build, it's pretty much just devastating. It's nasty, it's harmful, and I'm here just to take out as many enemies as possible and do damage. Once again, let me thank all my subscribers, those who subscribe, who's watching. Thank you for watching. If you want to, if you can, if you would like to, hit the like button for me, hit the sub button for me, leave a comment, let me know what I can do better, and we know how to improve. Overall, just I'm here to make sure I put out what I can so far as great information, good entertainment, and overall just being me. So it is what it is. For the most part, I am rocking the nameplate 003. I have the big time outfit on with the crouch emoji. Well, I say emoji, emote. With this build right here, it's mainly focused on melee. He's a melee character. In my eyes, precision is good. I've seen some precision builds with Spider-Man, and I just want to say that I'll be leaving links in the description. So far, if I can find them, I'll put them in the link box, and y'all can watch those as well, attached with the name of that channel. So if you go to these links, make sure you hit their like button, subscribe to their channel if you like what you see as well. But definitely hit them up. Like I said, I'm only here putting out the facts and information that I know. So practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get off into it. So right here, we are rocking the Omega Gauge, Precision, Resolve, and Might. Heavy combo finishers and light combo finishers inflict cosmic, giving me a lightweight cosmic surge at 15.7% chance. A light combo finisher basically deals cosmic surge. Well, I get a cosmic surge buff if I do a light combo finisher. Dealing damage while the buff is active restores a small amount of willpower and heroic energy. Now, I know y'all see this piece right here, the Discord Gauge Elite. I'm not rocking it because it takes away from my resolve, 16%, and that's a lot. That's nowadays it's a lot. I'm proud to even have my Spider-Man at 1500 defense, and going to the raid, you're going to need at least 1500 and up. So I just don't do raid builds. I do overall builds. I don't build just for the raid. Even though I do use certain pieces in the raid while I'm in there, if I want to go back to using a certain piece, I still want to be comfortable enough to know I have enough defense, melee, might, resolve. However you want to do your builds, be comfortable knowing you can go anywhere, any mission, and complete it. For the most part, like I said, with this piece right here, light combo finishers, heavy combo finishers deal vibranium with a sonic conduit on it. Attacks made that are infused with any status effect does 15% more damage. And the web extension enemies remain for 3 extra seconds, which is actually good, depending on if you're waiting for that one little second to do a certain move. But I'm rocking this one right here for the most part, a mega gauge. 79, 78, and 80 might being the highest because this is a melee build. Discord web shooters, my favorite gear piece on here. If it had proficiency on here or if it had resolve on here, it'd be even better. But I'll take what I can get. So I have attacking the enemy with vibranium damage that has an active sonic status effect, spreads vibranium status to nearby enemies. If I had to go use this piece right here, oh man, I don't have it. So I would need a exotic piece like this. That would be so cool to have that. It would be, because then I could have my own battery effect going on, but I don't have it. So vibranium dual range damage, web shooters and web tethers apply vibranium status damage. The flauntless buff, 22.5% chance, and melee critical attack grants a damage buff that increases damage output while active. And it does work. It works just fine, just good. It's a Valor and Might, 85, Valor, 81 Might. Like I said, I have Sonic, but they're exotic on the range pieces. And until I actually, let me see, Might, Precision. See, that has armor, but it takes away my Valor. No can bueno. Omega Ward, Resolve Proficiency in Might, 77, 76, and 79. The Spider Drone Destruction, 20% increased status, critical, and normal damage from Spider Drone attacks is good because my Spider Drone shoots in 3 directions, 3 different well, three directions each blast. It changes directions or go after an enemy, webs them up, gives me a chance to throw them, toss them, especially in the raid. I could pull them into the spiritual circle so they can dissolve and actually recharge up your boy so he can do what he got to do. Vital Cosmic Aura, 65.0% chance of reviving a teammate. Grants a Cosmic Surge Aura buff that regenerates willpower for the self. I said for the self. For self and teammates in range while active. Reactive Cosmic Payload, 15.6% chance taking damage. Launches a missile payload that does cosmic damage and increases the cosmic status meter on all nearby enemies. So if I keep this gear piece, I also got this in the Omega level threat for those who don't know. I keep this gear piece, switch out my melee for a Sonic, and keep the Vibranium, Cosmic Vibranium Sonic. Devastating Spider-Man. And trust me, he will be devastating. I'm still rocking the High Mind Visor. It's Valor and Might, 84, 83. Assault Assistance, 18% increased heroic rate regeneration for the Assault Heroic ability. Spin Immunity, 68.7% chance to completely resist spin attacks, preventing any heroic rate charge energy loss. And Ultimate Assistance, 18% increased heroic energy regeneration for ultimate heroic ability. I don't know why I stressed on that one. That was kind of slow of me. But we are now going to go to the minor artifacts, which is the Norn Stone of Conquest, Valor, Resolve, Might. And it's okay. First perk is pretty good, especially on the raid, man. I've been getting some good stuff on the raid for Spider-Man. So that's why I've been putting it in the locker. But it's not good enough for me to use. It's still good, though. I like certain perks on it. But I like the second one, Apex Breaker, which is 12.5% increased damage from signature attacks. We'll check out signature attacks and the skills. Y'all see exactly what it is. We're at ISO 8. Triple on that, 57. I think the highest it can go. I will see. If not, then I have to find me another triple my ISO. I have this one, but once I increase it, still going to be stuck at 57. So, what I do like about it is the heavyweight impulse, the 50% increased stun meter buildup from heavy combo finishers. Of course, I have the 5.5 negative reduction damage from plasma attacks, but that second perk, pay attention to that one, the 50 increase stun meter buildup. You're going to see why I have that. Major artifact is Tactagon. It has the 10 and 10 Valor and Might added to your overall hero stats. 12.5 increased damage on enemies affected by any status, and 12.5 increased status damage from all attacks. So, let me go ahead and show you. He's my second heaviest hitter on the game. It's Spider-Man. It's crazy. He came in the game the lowest, and now he's one of my heaviest hitters, second heaviest hitter. Black Panther is my third, but we'll get to that another video. 557, which is 557 might, 79 precision, 76 proficiency. I have 234 valor. It was lower than that, y'all. It was 132. So it's a real big difference from 132 to 234, especially when it's balancing out with valor and might. Most characters, like I say, they stream might and valor, proficiency, valor, proficiency, precision, and valor. So you have to be careful and pay attention to your character and see what scales together. I know for my Spider-Man, might and valor, they scale together real good. I'm gonna get proficiency and everything else regardless, but those two work good together. Resolve at 206. It was lower than that. It was at 116. I came from 116 to 206. Like I say, it's the road to 175, so it's definitely a journey. No armor, no intensity, and for the no intensity, you see I have 20.3% stun status meter. I add that 50% from that minor artifact, and there you go. That's what has the stun status meter. My status meter goes up quick, and I will showcase that. Or you can check out one of my previous videos for Spider-Man. You'll see the actual display of it. But for the most part, I'm going to show y'all. Ultimate and Assault Heroic is both at 30.3%. Support Heroic rate charge is at 12.3. Still rocking the Have a Nice Flight and the Need Some Personal Space. Okay, so when you have your signature attacks, you got heavy attack. Let me see. Web, intrinsic, web counter, Quick reflexes. Saw that coming. Range. Where your signature attack at? Oh, signature attack. Here you go. Take to the sky. These are my signature attacks. These are all y'all signature attacks right here. You have an aerial signature attack from up high. Boom, slam the ground, and then you have the take to the sky, which is basically an uppercut. I think for the most part, that's what you have. All right, so specialty, I'm rocking the high emissions. It does good and damage. This is my drone that comes out. I know most people use the medical attention one. You know, it has the spider drone, emits a healing pulse every 5 seconds that restores 50% of the max willpower for all nearby enemies. And that's if you're helping out your team. With this build, Spider-Goblin build, I'm not helping out my team. I'm here to help out my team in destroying stuff. That's what he's here for. Then you have the defensive stance, which I do not like because it blocks not just all enemy projectiles, but yours as well. Especially teammates. I've noticed that even with Iron Man, I can't do certain damage. So be careful, be mindful and respectful of that. Not saying to change it up for your build, but I'm just letting you know it does get in the way of other people's attacks. So I'll just stick with this one. I'm out here to do damage anyway. We have the efficient output, increase the web status build up from the spider drone projectile by 25%. We have the web retraction. So this has high damage, high impact, high web status, reaction to stumble, and it breaks blocks. So this right here is a center web ball. It brings everything to the center. It sets up for a good combo, team combo. I've done it with Kate where she would shoot her warp arrow. I would use this and they all meet in the center. They're stuck in webs and boom, explosion. Where they do the explosion warp arrow. Or Thor uses his God Blast and they're all in one center, knocks them out. This is a great assault heroic to use. Most people use the all webbed up that I've seen, knocks them back and they're webbed up to the wall, but they're still alive. So me personally, I want to take them out quick as possible. And as well, we have the stuck on you, which is pretty much, it's like a one punch man had a sticky fist or something. I don't know. Saitama, shout out to my boy Saitama. Extra increases the damage dealt with the web bomb by 20%. I definitely rock that one. I have the Spider's Nest. Let me see the Wrecking Ball. So this is the Wrecking Ball, man. Most people I've seen use the Web Brawler. Your hands and feet get webbed up like on the Spider-Man PS2 game, where he webs his hands up and deals more damage. And then you have the Spider Signal, which basically highlights the enemies. And the Flash Spider Signal at the start of the Wrecking Ball, applying to debuff to all enemies affected. All enemies affected. I'm trying to read it as one sentence. Enemies defeated while debuffed, while the Spider Signal will drop a regen pack. This one right here is kind of like a sticky floor. Everybody gets webbed up, and then the area around it, they start to slowly get webbed up, which slows them down, which can help me out in many ways as well as my team. Even though I'm not trying to help them, but I just like the way that effect feels. Spun up, I'm rocking this one. All web status damage boosted by 10% while Wrecking Ball is active. Now we go on to the Mastery. Melee, lights out. Increased damage, all combo finishes by 15%. I could do critical chance in melee, or I could do increased melee damage by 10% airborne. But since I start off on the ground, this is what I end up with. Brute Force increases the critical damage of all melee damage by 10%. I have the New York's Finest performing a takedown, gives me a heroic Yorb. Shout out to my boy Doom. Sharpshooter increases the rampant. Oh, I said rampant. Increase the range damage of all web shooters by 30%. That's pretty good. I didn't even really noticed that. Not going anywhere. Increase the web status dealt by the web tethers by 15%. Since I do use tethers more than I use anything else. Reduce the ammo cost of web tethers by 20%. Those who use the Spider-Man, you will notice, man, if you hold that button, you use a lot of web shooters up. So be careful, but you always check your skills as well, man. Your skills help out your perks. They could help, they can neutralize, or they could hurt. So make sure you check out your skills. They're not interfering with your perks. Your perks are interfering with your skills. You know what I'm talking about. Webbed enemies take 10% more melee damage. That's why I use that drone to keep them webbed up. Increase critical chance by 50% against webbed enemies. Webbed enemies that are defeated have a 20% chance to drop heroic orbs. Then we have increased the web status damage dealt of web counter by 20%. And then we have the intrinsic reserve, which is to reduce the amount of intrinsic meter lost when taking damage by 20%. So you do take damage. Y'all know when Spider-Man's intrinsic is fully charged up, he deals more damage. So you want to reduce that damage cost by all necessary. So regardless if you go a little bit down, you're not losing that much in damage. Then we have the overcharge boost. Defeating an enemy with wreckage restores a small portion of intrinsic meteor. I said meteor. So I was one of the blessed ones that when Spider-Man first came out, as you can see, I have 2 perks, 2 skill things checked on here. I'm not changing it because you never know. But Spider Might increases melee damage dealt by 10% while the intrinsic meter is full. And they don't counteract with each other. They actually don't cancel each other out. They actually work. So how this happened was when Spider-Man first came out. Once again, I'm pretty much sure there was a bug. Who knows? Matter of fact, yeah, it was a bug. Don't know which one, but who knows? But pretty much, I had skill points that were full, 50, and then I came back and played it, and then I had more skill points. I was already in champion points, but I kept getting regular skill points. So then I used those skill points, and I clicked these, and that's what I got. This is my champion level. So as you can see, I've gone up to 53. It was at 25, I think 25 or 26, one of them. Who knows? But like I say, I'm working on it, man. And I play with Spider-Man much as possible, especially for raids. I haven't done any OLTs. I know I could put a consumable on and do the gauntlet, which I probably will be doing more of just for experience points. I don't really care for the gear because I'm not getting the same level I'm getting. Correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all do know, shoot me a like. My bad, not shoot me a like. Shoot me a comment on the comment section, or send me a link to a video that shows where you can get higher gear and the heroic gauntlet. I did get a higher gear piece for Kamala in the OLT, but it was a heroic one. So I didn't even need one, but I got one anyway. It was cosmic. But yeah, this is the champion level. So for the most part, man, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being on the scene with your boy Rebel. I'm about to end this video out with some gameplay of the Spider-Goblin build. As always, man, know better, do better, be better. I'll let your boy. Deuces.